All right, y'all. So I am super excited today. It's Sunday. If you saw my last video, you know that I said I wasn't going to do any cheat days, but I decided to do a cheat meal today. So normally, when I do my good eating for like 6 days, I'll eat clean from Monday through Saturday, but then I'll go crazy on Sunday. But since I'm really locking in and notice a difference in videos in terms of when I was peak cut and really shredded, if you saw my Instagram, you'll know what I'm talking about in terms of the look and where I was at. And then I compared it to now and actually didn't think I was that far off because I was mainly looking at the scale and didn't really look at any videos of myself. So when I noticed the difference, which isn't too much, but for me, I'm kind of crazy when it comes to the look and where I want to be. So decided to lock in on January. But long story short, today I got Dave's Hot Chicken and I'll show you. I usually get 6 donuts on my cheat days. Today, I got the Dubai chocolate donut that this amazing place in Weymouth, Massachusetts makes. It's so good. I went in there just to get that one, and then I got Dave's Hot Chicken. I'll show you what I got. Normally, like I said, I go crazy and don't count calories. The reason why I'm able to do this is because I did a little research online, and I found that Dave's has like nutritional facts on there, so I was able to figure all that out. I also didn't get any fries, which I did want, but you gotta cut something out somewhere, obviously. But oh man, I'm definitely looking forward to this. I hope you guys, let me know if this angle's any better. I wanted to get the food in here so you guys could see it while I'm eating it. So I have this. And this thing right here, I mean, I got it before the gym. I hit a leg day today. You guys, try to get that in the light, but you guys, they cut the donut in half and put the pistachio like cream in the middle and then put a little on top. You guys tell me what you think about that. I've never had the actual like Dubai chocolate, but I'm excited. So today was a Sunday leg day. I did not want to go. And I forced myself to, but make sure this is in frame. But anyway, so what I got is, I just got a single slider. Both of them are hot. I'll show you what I got. Try to make this not fall off. You guys can see, we got the slider. And I did some coleslaw pickles on there, added cheese. And then obviously just the regular tender. With the bread and pickles, try one of these pickles. And then obviously the mac and cheese. Oh, as always, let me do the headphones on. I don't know if it makes a difference, and this might cut off my head a little bit, but as I said, we're figuring out the angles. I want to get the food in so you guys can see it. And eventually, stay tuned because I will be doing mukbangs where it's like a lot more food, but for now, as I said, I'm kind of locking in. I only got one Dave's sauce. If you're wondering how much all this calories is, I estimated that the donut is 500. I don't know, you guys think it's pretty big, but I looked at the calories for everything else. All together, we're looking at about a little over 2,000 calories. What I decided to do today was, kind of do maintenance calories. So I have about 1,000 left after this. I might either go get Chipotle or just count and eat good food after that. So I won't be adding any weight today, actually. But I'm gonna dig right in and get going on this. I usually get the big cup of sauce, but believe it or not, this little thing is 180 calories. But I'm gonna stop talking because I am so hungry. I've fasted all day today and it's about 5:30, 6 o'clock at night just for this. So good. And that is spicy. Wow. Get that in the sauce. You guys know. Pickle. You tell me. It's lights out. Give me 1 sec. I need a spoon for my mac and cheese. We back. As always, unedited. Oop, hope I didn't mess anything up. Hope you guys are doing good on Sunday. You know, honestly, in my opinion, Dave's just never misses. It's just so good. All right, so tiny bit off. More just in the sauce, you guys know. The sauce is unreal. Now, what I'm gonna do, eat one of these. I'm gonna roll this puppy up. Just like this. Okay. You gotta go some mac on there and a little bit of sauce for good measure. And that's what we got. Still battling a little sickness. Now it's just more annoyance. It's runny nose. Even though if I'm humming, it's good. The hot is spicy. God damn. Anyone that knows Dave's hot. So I'll show you what we got here. So we got obviously the bread, but then we got some cheese added on there, the slaw, the pickles, and then the beautiful tender. And what I'm gonna do, I might even make this like easier to, so like that. I'm gonna throw some mac on there. I normally would put honey on here too, but my nose is running even more now because of the hotness. But I'm limiting the calories, so you know, you can only do so much. But we're gonna throw some of this on, that sauce on there. Yep. And then Dave's hot. Sauce is so good. One of the things I haven't had yet that I really want to try is Raising Cane's. They have one in like Boston, which is like 20-30 minutes, and I never really want to travel to get it. But it's just good eating. Part of the reason I got this too, instead of just getting Chipotle and then my donut, was I wanted to put on something good for you guys. So I do it for you. Might be a controversial opinion, but like I said, Dave's Hot never misses. And I feel like sometimes if you get like Wingstop, like Buffalo's always good, but like sometimes the wings are okay, and like I feel like it really depends on the day, how busy they are. One fell off. Messy. Let me know in the comments what you guys think is, or you have your opinion on like your favorite chicken spot. Because Dave is becoming slowly my number one. All this from Dave's was actually only $10 because I used the app. I had like a discount where the sandwich was free, so I think it was like 16 something without it. So not bad. And the donut was like $4.50. So I only spent like 15, 16 bucks for all this. I can't lie, this is going quicker than I wanted, but damn, it's good. I'll savor that donut. Get a little of this sauce here. If I'm gonna track calories, I'm gonna get the most out of it. Just as good as always. Oh, making a mess. This is what we've been. This is what we're here for. I'll try to get this closer for you guys. Let's see. All right. Still need this. But yeah, so like I said, I didn't want to go hit legs today. So I hit legs today. Even in the parking lot, I put up a video on my Instagram talking about how I did not want to be there. I started using a new app that I design my workouts beforehand, and then I track it, and it allows me to, I don't know if you guys feel this way in the gym, but if you're kind of just winging it sometimes, you'll go in there and you know, kind of skip some workouts sometimes, or do this, do that. But for me, now it's like I'm locked in. I have to finish them. I know I'm logging them. So, and then it also shows me the next week, you know, what I did, so that I can try to progressively overload and either do another rep on the same weight or add a little amount of weight and try to just improve every week. I'll try to find and drop a link. I'm not paid by it. It's not paid sponsorship or anything, but it's just like one of those things I just started using. I like it. It's a free trial for a couple months, so maybe worth checking out. I'll let you know what it is. But here we go. I'm gonna dig into this. So you see the filling there. Sorry if it's blurry. But man, on the top, like, it's lights out. Try to show you. I got that, cut it in half, filling. I'm gonna try to eat this slow because I said it first, I could talk to you guys, but one of the things I kind of want to talk to today is a lot of people will, if they're on a new diet, maybe have a bad day where they kind of fall off the rails and they eat like way too much. They might even go 1,000, 2,000, sometimes 3,000 or more over their maintenance or calorie cut weight. And they kind of just hang it up. You know, they feel like they ruined all their progress and they don't want to get back on track, or they're discouraged, so they just give up. Just keep in mind, let's just say that you went 1,000 over your calories. All you have to do is be in a deficit of 250 for 4 days after that, and you're back on track. So everybody has those days. I do, and everybody else that's been into fitness or has any type of fitness goals to lose weight. So just keep in mind that it happens to all of us. Again, I used to do cheat days every Sunday for a 5-month period. I really didn't put on that much weight, but I'm very like kind of insane with where I want to look and how I look. And kind of once you get to a point, fix this. Once you get to a certain point of look, you want to stay there. So just don't get discouraged if you have a bad day. It happens to everybody. And then look at me, I'm eating donuts, so you can do it. This thing. I forgot to get a picture for the thumbnail, but I'll try to just get something here. I'll maybe have something in the video that works, but yeah, whatever. It don't matter. I wish I could break all of you guys off a piece of this so you knew what I was dealing with right now, because, oh man. So when I did my cheat days, as I said, I used to get like 6 of these, and most of the time it was always these donuts. Should tell you how good it was. Besides like maybe getting crumbles sometimes, and I got Buckeye brownies, which I love once. I'll get more of those at some point. I went to Donut King in Weymouth, Mass, almost every single Sunday for like a 5-month period, with exception of maybe like 4 or 5 of them. So that should tell you, 1, I love donuts, and 2, how much I love Donut King. And the reason I have this long-winded kind of explanation of all this is because I've tried so many donuts there, and this is new. This is the best. It's not even close for me. I went recently, maybe a month ago, month and a half, where I got my 6 donuts. I got 2 of these. I think I mentioned this in another video, might not have, or this is somebody else. If I went back, I might get 6 of these because they're that good. My hope is that these videos get better as I go. This is only like my 3rd or 4th one. And as always, 1, I appreciate everybody that views and likes it. Obviously, you don't have to subscribe if you want. If you like the content, I appreciate it. You guys are the best. If you have any suggestions, again, for more food, I don't know, I'll probably do like a cheat meal every other week. So instead of doing my normal cheat days every Sunday and doing a full cheat day in general, I do like 2 a month for like a month or 2 until I kind of shut up to where I want to be. And I might just do that in general because I can mentally be able to sustain it, because if you're kind of locking in on a diet, it gets draining. For anyone that's done it, it's more of a lifestyle for me because I've done it for so long, so it's not that bad, but being able to kind of eat what I want here and there. And I always have trip ups during the week. I'm not perfect. I don't do Monday through Saturday perfectly every time, and just not telling you guys that I'm locked in all Monday through Saturday and I'm always just eating clean and I'm a robot, because that's not how it goes. But if you stick for the most part through your nutrition and stay on track, you just realize that you might have a bad day or 2, but if you look at that over like a long span, like 90 days to 120 days, if you were to look at that calendar and had a check next to all the good days and X's between all the bad ones, and you added all those up cumulatively, you'd see that, yeah, you might have had a few bad days, a couple days a week or here and there, but over time, if you stick with it for like 3 or 4 months or however long you plan to do it, if it's a long journey, just know that you're going to get to where you want to go. As long as you're staying on track for the most part, everybody has slip-ups. All I gotta say is, God is good, because He created whoever created Donut King in Weymouth, and goddamn. I'm trying to save this thing. Disappointed it's gone. Last bite. Here, have a bite. Finish it. I will say that I'm glad I didn't get more than one, because one, I would have loved to eat it. But comparatively, when I have my 6, I viewed it as like getting 2 wouldn't be that bad. I'm trying to angle this so it's like in the middle, but whatever. You guys can see me. So that was good, like to have after as like a dessert. And it was definitely big, and I ate it. Pause. But I ate it slow enough to enjoy it, and I feel now like if I had another one, it would just be overkill for today. Even if I had it later, it's just like calories I don't need. It's 500 calories. It's really good, but it's like I'm not getting any nutritional value. I'm not getting any like good carbs in there, or any protein that's going to help my muscles that are broken down rebuild and help, with my goals, with my physique. So I kind of break it all down scientifically if I can like that, but I'm not too scientific when it, so I just do things based on my experience of 8-10 years of lifting. And I have my personal trainer certification, so I know a little bit, just been doing it for a while. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Solid Sunday meal, solid Sunday leg day I had today. Hope this video is a little better. I'm gonna keep trying to improve. As always, it's gonna be just non-edited, so it's just a matter of finding the angles, getting the right type of foods that, the type of foods that, or different types of foods you guys want to see, and just making good content for you guys, talking to you guys about some fitness, trying to add value where I can, because I know there's a lot of questions a lot of people have about certain things, especially when it comes to losing weight. It's not easy, and everybody has different metabolisms. I probably have a middle of the pack metabolism. Some of my friends have just great ones, and they can eat whatever they want. They could eat this every day. I have a couple of buddies that I work with that are like that, and it is what it is. You get the cards you're dealt, and a lot of people probably have slower metabolisms than me and think it's impossible to maybe even see abs at any point, but you can do it. It's just a matter of sticking to a program, knowing that it takes a long time, and you can't really get too caught up in the day-by-day scale numbers and day-by-day look. If your scale numbers aren't changing within a couple weeks, then you might need to reevaluate and think about certain things. But over the long haul, it's just a matter of thinking about it in a long span of time, like 3 to 4 months, or even longer, 6 months. If it's a long journey, it might be a year. But just know sticking with it and not going too crazy in the beginning is really important, and pacing yourself and trying to implement a certain lifestyle with nutrition and working out that you can do in the beginning that doesn't kill you and make you like really sore, make you not want to show up to the gym, and make you just hate working out. Kind of add it slowly. Same with diet. I think especially with the new year, a lot of people try to hop in and see what a lot of people like myself or anybody has been lifting for 5 to 10 to 15, 20 years do now, and they try to just switch the lifestyle like that, and that's just not how it works. You're used to a certain thing, and it's almost too much stress and too much of a change of habit and too much of a change of routine. So I always start small just to get certain habits. The biggest thing for me, and I've learned, is showing up. Today, like I said, I didn't want to go, but I went. So just get in there, just plan if you have to talk to the personal trainer, do it. YouTube's your best friend. I learned all my info off YouTube, so you could always find little programs like that. A good way to do it in the beginning is do like a 3-day lift routine where you could be doing an upper body day, lower body day, then cardio, or like push-pull legs, and just start like that, and then you have 3 days of lifting, and then if you want to add in cardio, do it, but that's up to you. You could always just do the 3 days of lifting and then 20-30 minutes on the stairs or incline walk on a treadmill after, and that'll get you started and get you going and get used to lifting every week, and just continue showing up, because that's the most important thing. It's not about the volume you're putting out in the beginning. It's about being the person that shows up, and then eventually it becomes a lifestyle, and then you associate the gym with your daily routine. Like I wake up, if I don't have work, if I work, it's different, but like if I wake up on a Sunday, first thing I'm thinking is like, what the hell am I hitting today? Or if it's any other day where I'm not like focused on work, and obviously everybody has work to do and stress, and you're not thinking about the gym so much, but that's one of the first thoughts that comes into my mind. And if I don't go for the most part, I just feel off. Obviously I listen to my body sometimes, and that's really kind of where I judge my rest days. It's not mostly routine. For the most part, I have my lifts scheduled, but I listen to my body. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think for more food. I plan to do at least one of these every Sunday. Next Sunday might just be Chipotle again, but I'm hopefully gonna try to give you guys some knowledge here and something that will help anyone trying to either lose weight. And if you want me to talk more about bulking, I can do that as well. Some people have very slow metabolism. Some people have, like I said, very fast. So if it's fast, some people will consider themselves hard gainers, but I can promise you that if you're a hard gainer and you're skinny and you feel like you can't eat enough and you're not going to gain anything, that's a good thing for you, because that just means you're not eating as much as you think. And if you do track your calories and realize that you aren't eating as much, once you do, you're going to realize that most of the weight you gain is muscle, which is great. So you have an advantage over most people that have a slower metabolism and have fat on their body, or sometimes bulk and they can put on fat very easily, and then they might go overboard and then they have to cut and they lose all their progress. So a hard gainer is a blessing. I'm not saying that like all these great YouTube or sensations on like social media were hard gainers, but like David Lade, he's not probably meant to be a hard gainer, but like he has that shredded look. Same with Jeff Sider. I don't even know how you pronounce his name. I'm not big on, like, I don't follow them a lot personally, but I've just seen them. And people like that, just know that if you're a hard gainer, that if you do lock in on nutrition and at least count what you're doing, I guarantee you, if you're eating over your maintenance by 250 calories to 500, which could be a pound a week, 250 is a half a pound a week of muscle, or just gain in general of your body weight, I guarantee you're going to gain muscle. As long as you're doing compound lifts and lifting, heavy enough to push yourself and progressively overloading, where you track your workouts and you're looking to either add a rep to whatever you did the last week on big compound lifts or just lifts in general, or adding, let's say you're doing squats. For example, you did 225 pounds for 8, you try to do 9 the next week, okay? If not, you try to do 230 for 8, okay? That's progressively overloading. Also, real quick before I let you guys go, just trying to drop some knowledge for you guys. Stop doing reps 3 sets of 10 or 4 sets of 12. Try to add your sets with ranges, because if you're doing 3 sets of, let's say, 8 to 12, then you have a range to work with and you don't have a number in mind. If you get your 12, then you move up. Makes sense? If you do 8, then that's the beginning of the weight you're trying to build to get to that 12. That's progressively overloading. I see too many people doing the 3 sets of 10 where they're so stuck on that number, they stay the same weight and then they never progressively overload. You want to be doing ranges, that way when you hit that top range and the higher number, that's when you know to move up in weight. Does that make sense? And you can also, not trying to go into too much detail here, but yeah, so I'll just leave it at that. I was going to talk about plateaus and how to break plateaus and changing up rep ranges and doing things for strength and this and that and changing movements, but I'll talk more about that in later videos. If you guys are interested, let me know. If not, I'll just keep kind of speaking off the cuff. This is all off the top of the head right now. So hope you guys have a good day. Hope you have a blessed Sunday. If you're seeing this any time during the week, hope you had a good work day and a good lift coming up. And hope you guys are doing good. Stay healthy. Stay blessed. Love you guys.